Hey guys, welcome to Cricket Fanatics Magazine. This is your daily show. I'm your host Khalid Mohidin, and this is the show where we talk about all the major talking points in South African cricket. But before we get started, let me just have a quick conversation with you guys to let you know where Cricket Fanatics Magazine is heading, what we have available for you on this channel. Seeing that we hit 1,000 subscribers, I think it's the perfect time to allow you guys to know what we actually cater for you as fans of cricket. So, as you know, this is my daily show and I'll be doing daily videos. I will alternate between actually going live some nights at 6 p.m. To have a conversation with you guys and answer all your questions, as well as having some premiere videos which we will release like this one today. All the videos will be at 6 p.m. All the daily shows will be at 6 p.m. apart from the Friday evening show. Now, while the IPL is on, we will be doing the shows directly after the IPL fixtures on a Friday to give you a review of everything that happened in the previous week, some of the top performances, and an opportunity for fans to call in and have their say with regards to the different performances that took place during the week of IPL fixtures. So that will continue when matches start to happen in the domestic arena. So we will be going live at 8 again on a Friday evening to just give you a summary of everything that happened in the week with regards to cricket. Maybe there will be some matches that will still be happening at that time, but we will switch around certain shows accordingly and we will let you know about those shows and when it will happen. I'm most likely going to do a daily show that will be a live stream for you guys to discuss the domestic fixtures at the end of the 4 day rounds. So obviously after the 4 days have completed and all the matches are completed, we will do a recap on everything that happened during that week from every team in the country. And I will get some guests on the show and I'll get some guys to give some insights as well as get your views and your comments on what your favorite performances was. Now I know that's difficult for you guys to see the performances because it isn't broadcasted or streamed anywhere, but at least you guys will be able to keep an eye on the stats and see if your favorite guys have performed or not. I will also try to get some interviews with some of the top performers if I can, and I will get them on the show to have a conversation with us too, if it is possible, if they have the time available. But I'm not going to make any promises on that. We also have a Sunday podcast. That is our main live stream on a Sunday evening at 8 p.m. where you guys can really let your hair down, really sit back, really relax and have a conversation with us about cricket in a relaxed manner. We just have a chit chat about what happened in the weekend, what happened in your lives, something that you guys experienced. We can talk about anything, as well as obviously a main cricket topic that we will pull out. It's your opportunity to call in as well on the show to have your say and have your opinion. But sometimes what we'll do is you guys will just talk to us in the live stream and we'll answer your questions. That is one of our main shows. Then we have some sporadic shows which happen on a Tuesday and on a Wednesday, dependable on availability and if we can land interviews, and dependable on availability with regards to the co-host on the show. So we have Square Leg Gully that happens on a Tuesday evening when everybody is available. So if you guys are worried why is there no show on a Tuesday night, it will be because someone wasn't available or two of us weren't available or all three weren't available and we were busy that evening, and that's why we can't give you the show. It is a show that is something that you can watch back. It's not a show that is news relevant necessarily. Sometimes we will do a show like that, but it will be generally just Joey Razdeen, Sami Arif, Zaire Adams, and myself giving our opinions on different topics in cricket. Majority of the time, they are evergreen content that you can go back and watch again. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a weekly show. Legends with Ravi on a Wednesday evening is an opportunity for us to interview legends of the game when they are available and when we can find them in the right time, in the right space, because all of them are in businesses or they're busy coaching or something they are busy with, and it's very difficult to get them on a Wednesday evening, but we'll try our best to get as many as possible on a regular basis. But just keep an eye out on our social media. That's why I say follow us on all social media platforms, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, to find out when we are going to be doing those live shows. So then you know that when the next show will be. And we want you guys to share the content, share it with everybody so that everybody can come on board. Get your friends to get involved in the live chat as well. So basically that's what we're going to be doing. And those are kind of our shows that we have currently. I will be going live at random times, so keep an eye out on social media. If there is anything that I really want to talk about, or I just want to, communicate with you guys and let some stress free and just have a conversation with you guys, just to let my stress out. Then I'll go live randomly at random times just to have a conversation with you guys. So let's keep an eye out. So that's why I say you guys must subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you get notifications on when we go live and when our live streams will take place. So without further ado, let's get into today's topic. So today's topic is all about this tweet. Farhan Biadin went on Twitter, and this is obviously a couple of days after AB de Villiers' amazing 73 runs off 33 balls for RCB. He said that AB de Villiers is the best batsman in the world. Hashtag fact. Now that is quite a bold statement to make, and I'm just going to look at some of the stats and look at AB's stats, etc., and obviously give it to you guys for you guys to obviously make your own conclusions. But I'm going to give a little bit of my opinion and observation about this particular statement. There have been a lot of guys on Twitter that have obviously climbed in saying that no, Virat Kohli is the best cricketer, and some people say yes, he's right, that AB is the best batsman in the world. And some guys will also been saying, but how can you rate AB de Villiers as the best batsman in the world if he's not playing international cricket? That's a fair point, and I think that I'm more going with that one, because until AB de Villiers says that he wants to play for South Africa again, I don't think we can really rate him as the best batsman in the world. And I'm going to look at some of the stats with regards to the T20 records of all time. And when you look at it, and you have to look at some of the guys that are still playing. So Chris Gayle is right on top of the list in the T20 format. Now, I'm specifically picking T20 formats because we haven't seen AB de Villiers in any other format. He's only been playing T20 cricket after he retired from South Africa. So we can't really judge him on other formats. So if you want to talk about him as being the best batsman in the world, well, then we're going to obviously have to look at his T20 formats, and the only format that he's playing currently. Chris Gayle obviously sits on the top of the charts with regards to T20 cricket with 13,000 runs. Incredible average of 38.20, and obviously a strike rate of 146. So he's been phenomenal. I mean, 2200s and 82 50s. It's quite remarkable. Chris Gayle has done in every single format, including international cricket. Pollard is still playing today, and Pollard is in second place on that list with 10,000 runs at an average of 31. And you can see the other guys on that list and where AB de Villiers sits. AB de Villiers is in the top 10, but he sits over here with 8,000 runs at an average of 37. Now, you can tell me, obviously, yes, Chris Gayle has played more matches, Pollard has played more matches. But if you look at it, AB de Villiers, 317 matches, obviously 8,000 runs at an average of 37, a strike rate of 150, shows his capabilities, obviously, in the T20 game. He only has 4 centuries compared to some of these other counterparts. But the argument still remains whether Virat Kohli is a better batsman than him. I personally think that Virat Kohli is the best batsman in the world. That is my opinion, based on what he's done across all formats: Test cricket, ODI cricket, T20 cricket, does it in the domestic game, he does it on the international stage. For me, Virat Kohli is the best batsman in the world. I can understand why people say AB de Villiers is the best batsman in the world because of his entertainment factor. It's just unbelievable to watch him play. His 360 game is just phenomenal. In that match where he scored 73 of 33 balls, the way he manipulated the ball, it didn't matter if Pat Cummins was bowling at him. It didn't matter who was bowling at him. Whether it was 140 kilometers per hour, whether it was a slow ball Yorker, whether it was a slow ball bouncer, he dispatched it. I mean, he was doing some car damage, hitting the ball out of the stadium. So he was just phenomenal to watch. And he is one of the most entertaining batsmen to watch. There's no doubt about that. So I'm just going to leave you guys with a quick stat just to see what AB de Villiers' record is overall in his career and the teams with regards to T20 cricket. Some of the teams that he played for: Barbados Tridents, Brisbane Heat, Delhi Daredevils, Lahore Calendars, Middlesex, Rangpur Riders, Royal Challengers Bangalore, South Africa, and the Titans and the Spartans. And you can look that he's consistent. If you look 58 for the Tridents, some of his stats are remarkable. There's not a lot of teams that he hasn't hit over 54. I mean, this Middlesex record in 8 games is 69, which is quite incredible. But it's that record there for South Africa that bothers me a little bit, 26.12. His average hadn't been great on the international scene with regards to T20 cricket. But if we can take that Indian experience that IPL experience over into the South African game, AB is going to be feared. And that's the fear factor that we're talking about. If AB can keep up this form and AB can still stay this dangerous in the T20 format for South Africa and puts his hand up and says, look here, Boucher, put me in contention. I want to play in some of the series leading up to the World Cup. Let me play for my spot in the World Cup side. My respect levels for AB will go up. And I'll be so happy that he is actually doing it in the right way, not just expecting to be selected. And I really think that that's what he needs to do, is put his hand up and say to Mark Boucher, look here, I want to be in contention. Let me play. Let me prove that I have the ability to be able to play for South Africa in the T20 World Cup. That's all I have for you today. That is the video on AB de Villiers. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with Farhan Behardin's comments? Is AB de Villiers the best batsman in the world? Let me know in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell for all live streams and for future videos. Don't forget to download the latest issue of the magazine. The link is in the description and on the screen right now. If you guys want to come on our call-in shows and phone in to have a conversation with us on a Sunday evening or on a Friday evening, just look in the description of those YouTube videos. The link will be there for you guys to call in and have your say. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you very, very soon.